It's a real pleasure to be here this morning, representing as the mayoral candidate for both the parties. And I must say for myself, the whole driving force, the reason why I'm in politics, and the reason why back in 1998 I first stood locally out there in Canning Town, was the anguish in me that as I saw more and more those fantastic universal Christian values which are appropriate for all societies everywhere, and which we'll be talking about more as the campaign going on, were being pushed aside as secularism took over. But I have to say I'm proud to be a Londoner. I've always, apart from when I was away at university and then at business school, I've lived in London all my life, or in the suburbs of London, and I've lived in the East End of London for 20, 25 years, and I've always loved it. I love London. But as you look out on it and see all the buildings and the architecture, you see the throbbing commercial centres and financial centres, and you see the entertainment and the arts and so on, you realise it actually really is a world-class city. And I'm very proud of that, and I enjoy being part of the vitality and the diversity and the reality that is London. I don't want to live anywhere else. I like living here. I want to bring up my children here, exactly where they are. And that's where my heart is. And there are all these aspects of our city that people don't want to talk about. But we do. Compassion, caring for the vulnerable, caring for the marginalised and deprived and so on, is at the heart of our Christianity. We've got lots of things, masses of things that we want to say in the coming 3 months. We want to get it out there, put these things in the debate. I'm talking about the fear that stalks the streets. I'm talking about the youth violence that there is out there. You'll know the figure, 27 teenagers were murdered last year by other teenagers. 6 of those are in Newham, in my own borough. 6 of the 27 were in Newham. That's where they happened. And we went along, we were at the funeral just after Christmas. I spoke at the funeral, that guy Bobby. And another one was killed just about a few hundred yards from our front door in Forest Gate. And in the park that's right outside the school, the other side of the road from the school where our young daughters go to school, there's a lad murdered there. It's all around us, and this fear stalks the streets of our city. It's out there. We believe our city can become a truly great and compassionate city, and that is what we want to create. Now, my own background, and while I feel so strongly about this, is I've been in both places. There was a time when I was part of the business jet set. There was a time when I sat behind a big desk. I had 2 secretaries. My office was the size of this room, and I thought I was really important. I had a yellow Porsche, canary yellow Porsche, sat outside my office. I flew around the world. I sat on Concorde and drank champagne. I took big decisions. We bought companies in the United States. I've done what many of these people in the city are doing now. And I had all my suits and all the rest. I've done it. I've been there. I've done all that sort of thing, and I know what it's like. And although I slightly mock it, it is really important. There are people out there who need to be able to generate wealth, and I don't decry any of that at all. I do object to the obscene nature of some of those city bonuses out there when I compare those city bonuses with the inner city grinding poverty that we see in the East End. But nonetheless, business is a good thing. But I've been there, and I've done it, and I know what it's like. But I've also been at the other side too, and the last 25 years, I've been amongst the poor, I've been amongst the deprived, I've been amongst the vulnerable, and I don't like it. And there are many people out there who need our support, who need our care, and as Mayor of London, I will offer that. I will offer that. You have a political leadership role as Mayor, and I will offer that political leadership. But those such people are highlighted, and the resources of this huge wealthy city are moved towards such people as those I live amongst and still live amongst today. Those people deserve it. And that comes from a Christian view of society, a Christian view of our capital, a Christian view of the city. So that's what we will be offering. We'll be offering in the coming 3 months. So that's my heart. You've heard our hearts. We're really grateful that you're coming today. It's just beginning now, okay? It's just beginning. We need all of you. We need everybody to get involved on this. And if we can get the momentum going, get the thing moving forward, then actually we can have a great time. We can have a fun time, but more important than that, we can have a really satisfying time as we get Christ and those Christian values out there. We'll change the chattering. We'll change the political discourse. We'll change the conversation out there. That is what we're going to do. And we'll only do that by speaking the truth in love. In other words, speaking on behalf of Christ Jesus. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.